Hey, hey, welcome to Greenlight. Sorry about that. I think I had a little problem with the OBS system. So I'm going to do my intros again. My name is Jovanni Santos. Today we're going to talk about Blender, and this is a part two of what I've already covered. I covered kind of walking around the cabin type of thing, type of deal. Today we're going to transform some shapes and things like that. Let's see. I also wanted to show you guys the windows and how to move some windows around and stuff like that, so you can get your whole thing ready. So today I'm joined today by my son. He's over here. He's playing over here on the iPad. I think he's kind of bored. Looks like it, but he's really into it. Surprisingly enough, guys, he's on YouTube himself, watching a lot of characters that normally wouldn't go together on screen. I guess Nickelodeon, Disney characters together, and sometimes throw a Spider-Man toy in there and stuff like that. So let's put the stinger on. All right, this is pretty cool right here. See, this is pretty cool right here. It's a PNG file. It's a very nice PNG file I found on the internet. So it kind of looks like it's there, which is pretty cool. Let's move it over just a smidge. There we go. See how it moves. Haha. Okay, cool. All right. So with this being said, let's go right into Blender real fast. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna show you also like adding and deleting some like shapes and stuff like that. So let's click on the side over here. All right. So this is the cool part. So the first thing I'm gonna show you is deleting. So when you have something selected, all right. I'm sure you see this thing, like this cursor thing. You see that with the red and white circle, striped circle. All right, this is where you can place, whatever you add, you can place it over here, and it'll be like right there. It'll get added there. You want to select this. So you select the cube. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys is the X button. So press X, and then you get this here. You press to delete, and the cube is gone. See? Completely gone. Alright, where you're left here is the light up here, and then you got your camera right over here. Okay? So there's nothing here except your little cursor thingy to kind of tell where things are going to go. So let's put it in the middle. Oh, it's like a 3D space, Alright, let's put it in the middle there. Alright, and then we're going to press A. Oh, I'm sorry. Nope, sorry. Shift A. My bad. So Shift A. So you see here, okay, let me get this back up. Alright, so you see mesh, you get a plane, you get cube, a circle, mesh, I think this is like a flat circle or something, and then UV sphere, you get a lot of shapes. And then over here on the side you get curves, which I believe these are masks. I think those are masks. Surface. Ooh, oh, no. Actually, these are curves of shapes and stuff. Okay. And look, we got text. We got metal ball, meta ball. We got a. I don't know what that means exactly, guys. Amateur. I am an amateur to this. And add speaker. There's camera, and you get lighting and all that stuff here too as well. Okay. So the first thing we're gonna do is add a plane. All right. When you add a plane here is like basically a plane is basically the floor kind of thing. It's a flat surface Okay, so let's see. I press S. I just pressed S right now. That's why it's like that. And I'm not clicking anything, but I'm just gonna move it. You see? I'm gonna move my mouse around. All right, I can go expand, bring it out. You see? And then I'm gonna left click to leave it there. Okay, I'm gonna press Command Z to undo. So I show you again. Press S, move it. Now if I press right click, it goes smack dab the way it is, you know, where it was initially. This is something I've shown in the last video, which you know, if you look above you in if you look above over here in the cards, there's gonna be I'm thinking it's over here. Yeah. So in the cards above, there's going to be the first part and stuff like that on there. There's also a teaser trailer to my documentary, which I would love for you guys to check out. Please check up on that and subscribe to obviously this channel, my personal channel, and please follow us on Instagram for the documentary as well. It's all linked up in the descriptions, also down in this description as well, so you don't have to go too far. Okay? Everything is down there, by the way. Everything I talk about here. And also today, just for you guys that are waiting for me to drop a Blu-ray release video, I have everything prepared thus far. I'm going to get all the links ready after this. And then I'll be probably doing it on my phone or something. So we'll see. But today, it'll happen today before the end of the day. Okay? Now back to Blender. Alright. Let's press S. And let's expand this out. Okay? Bear with me, guys, too. It's been a little bit since I've played with Blender and even watched tutorials and stuff like that. You see the space in between? I know you see the grid on the bottom of it, you know. So you see that. I'm hitting shift right now. I'm sorry. And then I'm pressing control right now to zoom in a little bit. I can't really see it very well. But you see what I'm talking about here, just kind of. So what we're going to do is we're going to, let's see. I'm going to bring this. You see I'm pressing, okay, so I'm clicking, I am left clicking the blue arrow, touching the blue arrow to bring it down a smidge. Then you get the grid just a smidge over it, and that's it. That's good enough. There we go. It's perfect. Perfect now. Okay, flat surface. Alright. Alright, cool. So let's control zoom out. So I'm like scrolling up on the scroll wheel on my mouse. This is all done on a Mac computer again, so you guys understand. What are you doing over there, Logan? Yeah, you want me to put something on the TV? Okay, so for you guys on YouTube, I'm just selecting something really quick for my son, and we're going to be clicking, we're going to be pressing Shift A as the next thing for some shapes. We're going to bring in some shapes, some more shapes, so we can get into the transform section of our video. Look, you like this bubble cup? Cookies, Logan? Yeah, this was yours. You were watching the other day. That's good?
What's that?
Let's start it up. Yay! High five. You good? High five. Good. Yeah! Again, high five. Alright, guys. So I'm back here. Alright, I'm pressing Shift A. Oh, first off, let's see our little red and white striped cursor thingy, right? So I'm right clicking anywhere where I want it. So let's say, let's just put it over here, kind of like in the middle. You know? And let's go Shift A, and let's bring in a cube. Okay? And I am right clicking on the cube while it's selected orange. So I pull it up. So it's like this here. Alright. And then when to deselect it, obviously I'm clicking the left click to deselect. Alright. I'm right clicking. Ooh, you see? I did something wrong here. So let's right click again so I could go smack it to snap back right where it was left off at. So I'm gonna right click the cube, okay? Hold the right click while I'm picking it up. And bring it more into here and more in the center, and then I'm gonna bring it over and more into the center. More into the center. You know, let's get it. That's fine. We're gonna bring in some more shapes too. So we'll put another one right there. And then we'll press Shift A, and let's bring in this circle. Construct a circle mesh. I'm not sure exactly what this is. I guess. Look at, you could do the size thing on it. I'm pressing S again. And test this out. Alright. I'm gonna undo these things. And then I'm gonna select an area again. Hold on, Logan, what are you doing? You're being good, right? Being good? Okay, you're not touching stuff, right? You're being good. Just lower this a little bit. And we're lowering it, lowering it. Baby shark. Baby shark. I don't know who that is on YouTube with that song, but that's awesome. That's funny. It was in the car when me and my wife were looking at some apartments the other day. So currently I'm in my father-in-law's house with my wife and son, and doing DoorDash in the area and stuff like that. Again, please check out my previous video that I have released of the DVD releases, and I talk about DoorDash real quick and how you could use that to find locations and stuff like that. I use it as a location scout type of deal and make money at the same time. Kind of like the Robert Rodriguez thing in a way, because he knocked out one form of production, which was writing his screenplay of El Mariachi as he was being given a buttload of drugs, like weird drugs and stuff like that, and he was being paid for it, so most of that money went into his budget for El Mariachi. I didn't do that myself. I worked at Fox News for that, to get my budget for Creed, which, by the way, it's currently heading to 900,000 views right now. So thank you guys for all that, as well as all the people that have watched it, even all the haters that hate on it. I made a film, like, I don't know what I did wrong, but you know, a lot of people tend to like the film for what it is, instead of the whole thing of getting involved with the whole idea of, you know, me supposedly stealing the title of this movie. Like, oh, shame on me. You know? No. Shame on you guys for that. Not you guys on Greenlight. I love you guys here on Greenlight. Speaking of which, let's get back into bringing in a mesh here. Let's bring in, let's do the cylinder. Okay. There I go again, pressing the, let's right click so I could deselect that. So I'm selecting that. See, 3D space stuff. Okay. Go and bring it up. And I'm going to drop it right here. Oop, that's the wifey checking in on me. She just texted me. We're doing great. Logan is watching Bubble Guppies and on his iPad watching YouTube videos. LOL. He doesn't normally watch YouTube videos. I had him on apps so he can learn his ABCs and 1, 2, 3s and stuff like that and learn how to talk, because that's something that he's been really adamant about lately. Let's do another Shift A real quick. Let's get the cone in here. Oh shoot. I gotta put the cursor somewhere, right? Shift A. And then, you know what's great about this? Is every time somebody makes a mistake on Blender or any tutorial in general, like, I just feel like it's like the best thing sometimes when it happens a little bit, because you watch how they get out of the situation. So, you know, again, what I was doing here is I'm right clicking here when I'm selecting stuff to move it around, and I let go of the right click once I selected it, you know, because I can move it around now like this. So I'm gonna bring it down closest to like that, right? I get to have it disappear a little, and that's where it's on the surface. Okay, and then let's try that one. You gotta click it and drag. Okay, there we go. You see that? I'm getting only a certain part of the little white line on the bottom because of the cylinder, but it's right on there now. And then you see the square is not so on there, right next to it. So let's bring it down, selecting and moving it. While I hold it and move it to select it, and then you see I lost a little bit of the white. That's good. I believe that's good. There we go. It's on the surface now. Woohoo! All right. So let's do now let's move on and do something cool. Let's do this. Selecting here. All right. Control. Scroll, like I scroll down. You know, control and scroll down. Let's shift it so we can pan up. All right. Okay. It's G, I believe, for grab. Put the select. All right. So you see how I selected that. What was it that was? Oh, great. It's time for lunch. Oh, Daddy kind of forgot how to do that. You see, I haven't sat in front of this in a minute. Damn, it was, oh, Logan, what you doing? I believe I gotta be in edit mode. That's what it is. Okay, so you see on the bottom there what I did there? I put myself in edit mode, and when you right click, you can kind of like, you see how I had the cursor there and I was able to select that. Now I right clicked it to select it and it's orange just on that corner on the edge there, and it fades out once it gets away. Now I press left click and I'm moving it around, you see, on the x-axis. See? And then I can bring it up. Let me see. Bring it up when I click the blue and bring it up. See? So bring it down there, and then I could also like do it in the green. Look how like the split's weird. Yeah, it's 3D stuff, so you gotta don't do too many crazy things yet. But I'm just trying to keep this simple, guys. So let's just leave it there. I don't know. Logan's trying to climb on things. He's such a climber, dude. Such a climber these days. The other thing that I have, that I hope you guys see, is that I just clicked, I added a playlist into my channel right now. So if you check the channel right now, let's see here. Let's put my shelf back on screen. When you check the channel right now, if you go down below and check the channel, there should be, I just did it on my phone, I added a Blender Fundamentals playlist. It's not my playlist. I'm kind of building that right now. Obviously, this is the second of this video, so this is more in the 3D realm and trying to mess with it, and more simpler things like beginning kind of stuff, which I'll always add to it over time. And then I'll just put it in there, especially with projects that I finish and things like that. So with that being said, splitting it up into 3 different kind of sections. Look at this guy jumping. Whoa! So what was I saying? Okay, yeah. So the 3D, and then I was gonna do the editing, and then the third one I was gonna do would be about motion tracking. And these are like the 3 major things that filmmakers usually use on Blender, just in general for their films and stuff like that. Any little thing like motion tracking is gonna be great if you have a film that you're trying to do, the sci-fi film or something, short film or something like that, you know. Okay, so alright, let's see here. Let's put back Blender. Okay, so that's the transform tool. And you have to be in edit mode for that to happen. Okay, so I'm in edit mode again, and let's control zoom out a little bit, and let's left click on, you know, the cone here up on the top. Let's click on the tip. Whoa. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so we're in edit mode, so now I'm going to right click. I left click to put the cursor right there, right? And now I'm going to right click. Oh, whoops. What? Oh. Okay, so I put the cursor there, but I have to put object mode because I have to select it. Whoops. I have to select the object that I want to work on. So I right click to select it, and I go back to edit mode, and then I right click again on the edge, and I'm able to do all this here. Okay, let's just make it a really big corner. Let's do that. Yeah. It's got a little nice look. It's got a weird curve to it because I did it weird. So it all depends. The reason why I did it weird is because I was kind of angled weird in my camera view in general. So you see this stuff up here? This is like the default setting. So that's the first thing we see. There's 3D view, full, we got animation, compositing, game logic. We even got video editing down here. Scripting. So we might go through most of these. Like, I mean, I'm very young. I can end up going through all this stuff with you guys over time, because I'm definitely going to check it out myself. But really what I'm going to concentrate on right now is most likely the compositing, motion tracking, video editing. The compositing, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people know what that is with the Premiere, because I use Premiere Pro. I don't know if my subscription, I haven't paid for it yet or not. But we're going to be, the next thing that I do want to explore on is the video editing. So I'm sorry for clicking there right now. And then this is the Blender render, and then Blender game, and then Cycles render. So Cycles render, I'm still not fully understanding exactly what that is exactly, except for the fact that you need it when you're actually like creating something. Because if you're creating a character or prop or anything in here, a building or whatever it is, a world, you need Cycles render, so it could render as, I think it's as quick as you go, and then there's a bunch of other stuff too, I believe. Let me know down in the comments below if you played with this program before, and you may know it just maybe a little bit more than I do. But this is for my micro-budget filmmaker friends, and hopefully you guys can use this and edit and all that stuff as well. I'm sorry that I don't have it now, but I will have it very soon within the next video. Most likely could happen next week. Okay? So moving on here, we're going to do something else now that we already did a little bit of light movements and things like that. Things that you can do, very simple stuff. We're going to go over to the right. There's a tab. So you see right over here, this tab, and it says View right here. Well, next to, you see this next thing right next to that, and I click and it has a drop down. Well, this is not what I'm talking about here. It's right next to that. There's like this tab thing up on the top, and it has like, it looks like a page or something. So I pulled on that so I can, I pulled on it a little too much. I pulled on, I did 3. That's fine. That's fine. We'll just push it back, because when you push it back over the other thing, it just deletes it. Okay? So I pulled on it to go left, you see, to add one, and then I go back to the right, I go backwards, from where I came from, to delete it. Okay? And then we're going to go on the bottom. You see over here, you're seeing all these get highlighted on the bottom here. Just in case you don't see my mouse, I did a thing on OBS so you guys can see my mouse cursor. I don't know why you can't see it. You see all this stuff, right? Well, I'm right next to it, and it just 3 little bars here, and it looks like you can move it. Well, I'm gonna click on it, which I'm left clicking, guys, and I pull it up. Okay. All right, and then now I'm getting like this, like, so I can move it over a little bit here. So let's move it over just a smidge. Alright, so what I did here, you see there's 3 windows now. There's 3 windows, but the 3 windows here, they all have the same thing. Now, that's not going to be the case. I'm going to change it all right now for you guys so you can see. The whole point is so you can have a nice little workstation in a way. Over time, let's see here. Hi, Emmanuel. You were on the other one that I was just on recently. So, thank you. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Emmanuel. I'm still saying hello to you. Hi, and thank you for joining us today on here. And then, I think it's like the digital something. Hey, my man, like, don't quit YouTube. Like, you quit YouTube. Don't quit YouTube, man. Let me know in here on the live chat if you hear me still and understand that you don't need to quit YouTube. just let me know, what is it that you're having a problem with? Are you not ranking or something for certain keywords? Do you need help finding a focus or something? Let me know. Let me know in the comments below too if this is happening to any one of you guys watching this over in the replay. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button because I do this a lot, and I would like it, to be able to help people during the live chats, as well as, hey, high five. Come here. Say hi. Say, what's over there? What's going on over there? Yeah? Yeah? You gonna say hello? No, over here. You say hi. You say hi. Hi. Say hi. Okay. Oh, my phone. Dad? Oh, Dad. What are you doing? Oh, you going up the stairs? Oh, no, no, no. Oh, you're trying to do this? Okay. So we gotta do this then. Let's see, move this here. Put that there. Good. Yeah, you'd be good. No ouchies over it. Yeah, you can slap. No, you gotta be careful. Careful, you be nice. Add another rule here. Yeah. Look at these. Look at these. Bubble guppies. Soft enough. Cool. My wife set up this whole thing with him. She set up this thing here. She did that, and so he kind of just slides on a little bit, and then doesn't hit hard floor. Okay, guys. So everything's okay. He's up there. Look at him up there. Really. What are you doing? Huh? Let me turn off the coffee maker and let's get back to showing you guys here what you guys should do for each window now. Let's go back here. Sorry. All right. So let's show load right here. Okay, let's see. Let's do some clicking. Huh? Let's do some clicking. All right, right here. Here we go. Camera view. Let's turn this up here more into the node editor. Okay? And the reason why this is here, let's add a new one. And then you can press Control, push in and push out. Okay? And then you can Shift A. Ooh. I think I Shift A. I'll get back to this node editor thing. Okay, so let's come down under that one real quick, and let's add the camera view. Okay, and then let's see, press N for the right side over here. There's a thing that's gonna pop up here. Let's see. Is it N? There we go, N. Okay, so I selected the screen where the camera video is, right here, and then you're gonna look down. You see all this X, Y. Hey! Shh. We're almost done. We're almost done, man. Hey, look. So over here you see enable lock camera view. So when you click that, automatically with your scroll on your yeah, Chase, Marshall. Yeah, yes, he goes yes. You want snacks? You gotta go to your chair. You gotta go to your chair now. Alright, you gotta get a chair. Come on. Come on. Your chair. Over here. In your chair. There we go. Oh, okay, you do it. You do it. Sorry, I didn't know that you wanted to break it apart. Okay, I broke it apart thinking it will help him. So with the scroll wheel in the middle of your mouse, as long as you're in the middle of the screen where your camera view is, you can scroll up and down, and on the left, you can even see the camera moving on the left, right? So see. You can see everything now here on the left here. This is where your kind of edit mode and everything else is here. Okay? So you can see, move around. You can even press the control scroll. So I scroll up and I scroll down, scroll up and I scroll down. And look at, you can even see the camera moving into the space and through things and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. Okay. All right. And then now for like the node editor. Let's see here. Let's do something actually. Material. And then you see, you could even see the lighting. So see how I could select it in here and stuff like that. Well, that lighting there, like I can move it wherever, and look, you see, it's on the x-axis now. Isn't that cool? All right. You can bring it up higher, bring it lower. It's pretty cool. All right. So you get the idea here. So let's see. And let me think a second. So I believe that I have I said in the other video that I wanted to give out a PDF of um, all the hotkeys and everything like that, all the, you know, to kind of help you through this, so you understand all of the things that Blender has to offer. Let's see here. So, alright, just trying to check where, but I have it on. I know I had it in here, so I'm gonna show you guys in the OBS system, so we can just go over it myself real quick. And I'm gonna bring it in. Let's see. Here we go. So I'm going to show it to you guys right here. This is the thing. I'm going to put it as a PDF and put it as a link down below so you can download it, maybe as like a zip file or something. I'm going to have to look into how to do that real quick so I can have that for you guys. But this here, I had downloaded this on Google, in Google. So I could just upload it on Greenlight's Facebook, if that helps you, or on Greenlight's Instagram, if that helps you even better to download it through either one of those. But I know Facebook allows you to download images real easily from Facebook. So, you know, please check that out there. Let's make this a little bigger and let's explore it. Let's explore this again. Nice slide. Sweet. Alright, so it says shortcuts. N for properties, T for tools, which opens up on the left side of Blender, and you get a bunch of cool things, which, you know, is also on the Shift A button. Okay. Hey, Logie, you doing okay? There we go. Alright, I think I found something where it was like the node editor kind of stuff. You see material. Alright, let's actually try it out. So let's select this item here. So this is the other thing that I've learned on here is that from all the guys that are really into this and are really good at it and proficient at it, and especially Blender Guru, they're all mentioning the fact of you should just start clicking on things in here and start playing around right away, so that you know, you can find everything more or less easier than this. Fade it back in here. Okay, so that's selected. And go Shift A. I don't know why that doesn't. Doesn't let me. Ooh. This is taking longer than I thought. So I'm gonna have to note. Okay, so one thing is that the node editor is very, very complicated. This is where I'm kind of at this moment with the node editor, and I knew how to bring in like a brand new node editor. I don't know what happened. I forgot what key it was and stuff like that, which is okay. It's not a big deal for this video at this moment. We're gonna cover it in the third part of this video, and then later on we'll be getting into video editing. But as you can see, you can split up these windows and make it easier for you. So you now know how to transform things and kind of like make shapes into different things than than they normally are. So I select here and I put myself in edit mode, and then I right click, look at this, and left click that. That's weird. Like, what is that? Oh my gosh, that could be like, damn man, that could be, I don't know, it looks like water comes out of it, so you can, you know, like wow, it looks like, yeah, it does, doesn't it? A little bit. It kind of looks like you could pour water out of it and pour it into a plant or something like that. That's pretty dope. And there's no handle or anything, but that's cool. It was just random, but you see, like, I could do all these little random things, and that's pretty cool. All right, so I appreciate you guys really even taking the time with me. I mean, this is already hard enough. You see, this is the rendered, and this is the texture. Do a solid. You even do waveforms. You've seen this before already um, with my last video, more or less. So you see that. I haven't done anything recently on Blender with my own projects. So let's quit this. Yes, quit anyways. And that was good for that. And we're gonna reopen Blender. Okay. Oh, whoops. Sorry guys. Closing that. I'll bring this over like that. Okay. Alright, starting up fresh. Nice. Alright, so you see here, okay, let's open up the Danger Dust Filmworks logo in 3D, right? Okay, so see I have the node editor up here, up on top. Okay. So I could even put the background, world output. You see there's like single color. Yeah, it's right here, like this right here. See, it says LA downtown afternoon, Los Angeles wallpaper. That'll work. Let's put this. Boom. And you see I changed everything back there. That's cool. Alright, so let's see. Do the rendered. Woo! It's rendered weird. That's interesting. That's really cool. Alright. Just do material. Alright. Tight. We're gonna select. Yeah, so we have selected the Filmworks part. Let's put it in edit mode. And then I believe you could change the colors over here on the right over here. See how like things are getting like highlighted? You see where it says add to the right over here? And, like everything is being like selected a little. If you could see that, that's my mouse going over it. And then when you scroll down, let's okay, so not there. Let's try next to it, properties. No. In the same window. No. Ooh, bringing down the strength. Perfect. So I'm in edit mode. You see this bar, like, kind of like weird, like you could see through it almost. Let me move this. See that? A weird bar right next to the Filmworks, like next to it. You see? Well, that is where basically you can, you know, delete it, like for text and stuff like that for writing. So you got to be in edit mode and stuff for that. For any kind of text, it'll just pop up like that. Okay. Obviously, you got to press text, not this button text, but we'll do that in a whole nother video. But I appreciate you guys again taking this time to check this out. Let's get myself back on the screen here for our goodbyes. Logie, how you doing, my man? Put the logo up there, right over Logie. How you doing, Logan? We're done. So thank you guys for checking this out. I hope the program Blender helps you guys as well as it's been helping me and expanding my imagination. Please check out all the links below. You could download the program yourself down below in the link below. It says blender.org, and you could download this program fairly easily for any type of computer, Linux, Windows, Mac, whatever have you. They work great on any one of these computers. So thank you again. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I'll be seeing you guys here later on today. Let's say you're into Blu-rays and talking about the special features and what kind of special features they might just have on there on the Blu-rays today. Today we'll be talking about Lego Movie 2 and a couple others. So thank you again, and I'll be seeing you guys soon.